This is Onieh, and we are here again to practice Hebrew. My apologies for skipping the last couple meetings. I was tired. I think it was last Monday I was tired, and then Thursday I was going to skip anyway, due to the busy time around the holidays. So, yeah, so with that said, we're going to get right into it. We're going to try to do some practice. So keep in mind that periodically I've been working on a PDF file for you guys. For those who don't have it, but who are interested in this PDF file, please contact me either on this video in the comment section or find me on Facebook, message me that you're interested, or send me an email. And basically the PDF file gives what we have basically done so far for grammar, rules, as well as vocabulary. So we're going to review some of that today, and we're going to try to add some vocabulary to our document file. And I have periodically been updating, saving, and then sending to you guys in our group chat on Facebook, our Hebrew group chat. I've been sending the updated PDF file. So I did that recently last week, and I will be sending a new one hopefully sometime later this week if we have some more edits. So now let's see where we are. I'm gonna try to go back to where we were last time, and because they had some great vocabulary last time. Some new vocabulary that we hadn't added yet. So 1 second. Just blowing my nose. Sorry about that, guys. So this is our grammar book that we've been going through. I am zooming in because people have said to me periodically, they've said that they need it to be zoomed in for them to be able to see it properly in the YouTube video or in the Zoom live video. So we're gonna try to find where we left off. I'm gonna add some of the vocabulary. So let's see where we were. Got to get to the table of contents. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I think what we did last time is, okay. I believe what we did is we went all the way from mifal down to quadriliteral verbs. So we're going to check those out, see if we got any more vocabulary. Now maybe I'll go to the imperative and hold on. Let's try 170. We're looking for page 130. Okay, almost there. 177. That brings us to, I'm actually gonna zoom out here. All right, hold on. Actually, I don't know why it has this sidebar here. Ideally, we would not have that. Not sure if there's a way to get rid of that. What was the restore? Damn. Hold on a second. Oh, okay. So I'm trying to basically have it on two different tabs. Oh, there we go. There we go. I got rid of it. Okay. I did not want that there because that was just in the way. So, come on. Oops, sorry. Wrong thing. Wrong tab. I accidentally gave you guys a preview of a preliminary portion of my Bible project. That was just a quick snapshot of from the book of Joshua. So I am working on the Bible project, by the way. It's just going to take a while. So it's not ready to be shared anytime soon. All right. So just give me a sec while I'm trying to find a good list here. For some reason, I can't find some more words. We're just going to review what we already have. Let's see here. Let's see, afraid. Let's see. Um, ashamed. Let's see. Sorry that it's taking a while for me to find the vocabulary. But I was pretty sure last time we did this, we had a good amount of new vocabulary. Um, and for those who are interested in this grammar book, it's a Grammar of Biblical Hebrew by Takamitsu Muraoka. Okay. Let's see. Holy. Okay. I think this is where we start having some words. So all right, so the first word is it's a Aleph Bet Dalet. I'm gonna switch screens. Well, okay, so Steve, where we were going next is for Thursday. So it wouldn't help necessarily. So we've got the verbs. We've got some verbs here. But we're going to be adding new verbs today. So that's what I'm checking out. So the first word we're adding is abid. Let me double check to make sure we don't have this word yet. Okay, so okay, and that word basically means to destroy or all right, let's see here. Let's see. Make to disappear. So it basically means to be destroyed, lost, or to make, or to destroy, or to lose something. That's too long. Let's see. Making disappear. see. Okay, maybe just disappearing. Being destroyed or lost. And also can mean to destroy or lose. To destroy or lose. Okay. So now we go to Kaddish. And it means setting apart, sanctifying, such as being set apart, setting apart. Right here we have, this is an adjective. No, wait, no, it's a verb. Okay. Got ill. Being great. Making great. Okay, so this word looks like it means provoke, and that is down here. That would be Cugus. So that means provoke. Wait, provoke. I guess provoke anger. And then the other one is jealousy. Okay. Let's see. Provoke jealousy. Leave unpunished. see. To leave to survive, or to make live. We've got Zaka, keep pure, maybe purify, be pure, and make pure. So you're less. We're going to be reviewing the vocabulary in a second. Okay, so the original of Barak is Karib, or Karib. Original bless. Be blessed, to bless. Make bless. So notice that these ones, they have a dual meaning of being or causing something else to be. The basic definition, though, is the ambiguous, like the middle one. So disappearing, you can disappear yourself or disappear others. And setting apart, you can set apart yourself or set apart others. So the word for bless, you can bless yourself, as in you make yourself bless. So it's you make bless who? Yourself, or make bless who? Others. So that's how some of these words work here. Some of the verbs. Okay, let's see here. In the future, we're going to do an exhaustive overview of all the words in Hebrew. Let's see here. So this word means send. Let's check it out. Or dispatch. so then we have means to play, laugh, or mock. Okay, we did this one already. Chopper, purchasing grain. To break into pieces. That's a different word. So we'll put a question mark for now because they are very different ideas. Breaking Okay, we're counting. Comes from count. Count. Okay. And then open. Hatte. Let's see. Apparently, the word for priest can also be used to as like a verb. So, kehen. Kehen and means being priest. Alem is binding sheaves. Dashin is removing fat. Okay. So the word for root is charish. Okay, and then the word for hata or hapa. Missing. Sending. Removing sin. Supposedly, it can mean both to sin and to remove sin. Where the word for sin offering is the word for sin. It's translated by some scholars as a purification offering rather than sin offering. If we have sagip, lap off, ajim, or let's see here, ajim, that's gnaw. Wait, let's see, gnaw at bones. Saniv. Until. Okay. Being wicked. Okay, meher is being quick. And if um, angering, restraining, napu. That's fall, or fall. So, like I said, some verbs can refer to yourself without that prefix. This is the reflex prefix. But other verbs require this prefix, hey tav, to refer to the self. So if you could anger someone, but you can also anger yourself. However, to say you anger yourself, you have to use hey tav at the beginning. You can restrain others, but if you restrain yourself, you need the hey tav at the beginning. And you can make others fall, but if you cause yourself to fall, you put the hey tav there. See. Okay, so we have mourn, which is avo. Avo. Mourn. Ala. Being ill. Um, being drunk. Gane. Ne. Thieving, snatching. Knocker. Being strange. Soviet. being crazy. Um, Naba. Oops. I put it in the wrong column for the prior word. Okay. So when we get to the end of this, then I'm going to review our vocabulary we've already done. So then we have build. Share is do, make. Being fat, and then being read. Being dark. Eric being long. Rish being, oh yeah, I think I did silence. Yeah. So there may be some duplicates. If that's the case, I'll remove them when I can. Okay, quiet. Circuit. Robin is being white. Judge. Let's see, that's waking. Zakin is being old. Okay. Russia or Racha. That's see. Being guilty. I have to add some lines now. Okay, yamin or emin. Emin means being right, and then to the left. Kiasiv, it's listen. Hmm. Raviv. Dispute. Okay. Riv. Okay. Chin and then chamin. Put. Yasif. Or Isa. Yara. Let's save. abuse. Whoops, put it in the wrong column again. Okay, let's see what we got here. So nada is repel. Nahe. Nahe is lead. Najib is station. Satur. Okay, so assemble is kahil. Ranin is crying of joy. And then Sake, watering. Okay. So because we're later, I'm not going to be doing much going through other vocabulary besides this new vocabulary. We started late, so that's my fault. But I also try, even if I start late, I try not to go too late for people who are participating live. Okay, so this is judge. Let's see. Lashan. About. So lashon, there's lashon hara. That's the evil tongue. But it can also apparently be used as a verb. Something along the lines of speaking, but in the context of slander. Let's see, sat. Okay, prostrate. Okay. All right. So let me so that was the vocabulary from where we read last time, last Thursday. Not last week Thursday, but the prior Thursday that we did our lesson. So just a quick review. Oh yeah, we do have to do 2 new letters for the Paleo Hebrew alphabet. So keep in mind that we did the regular Hebrew, but now we're also doing Paleo. So the next in the Hebrew alphabet is the equivalent of the English letter Z, and also the equivalent of the English letter H. I'm not sure what happened here. Okay. Okay, so this is Zion and this is Het. Now they look again, this is in Paleo Hebrew. So they look somewhat similar to the English letters, but so while originally the form took this shape, later spellings of this looks almost identical to the H of the English letter. Same thing with the Z. So you see how Z looks like a capital I. Well, later on, it becomes more of a diagonal, so that the diagonal is somewhat, it's like a slanted I. So like, let's say you have, oops. See a slanted eye. It's hard to line up. Okay. Let's see. All right, so these are the letters of the alphabet. Okay, so we did the first 8 letters. And remember, these are pretty much near approximate, like they're near equivalents of the English letters. So the first letter is A, Aleph. Second letter is B, Bet. Third letter is G, Gimel. Originally, the third letter of the English alphabet was also a G. In not in the English alphabet, but in the alphabet that the English took from. They took from the Latin alphabet, and the Latin alphabet takes from the Greek alphabet. So originally, the third letter C actually comes from G, and then the fourth letter is D, Dalet. That's identical with the letter D in English. Fifth letter is Hey, identical with the fifth letter in the English alphabet, E. It looks exactly like an E, just in the other direction, with a small line, with a slight line at the bottom, jutting out. Then we have the sixth letter of the alphabet, U. In Greek, U also doubled as the letter F, digamma. It had the W sound, eventually later on becoming a V sound, and then from V it becomes an F. And so the English letter F actually is derived from that Greek letter digamma, which is in the same exact place as the letter U, or the Wa of Hebrew. And the next letter is Zion, or the Z. It's identical with the English Z. In later alphabets, Z is placed at the end, like in English, but in the original, Zion was in the beginning, right after Wa, as the seventh letter of the alphabet. And then immediately after this is Het, which is still in the same place in the English alphabet. It corresponds identically with the English letter H. So yeah, those are the first 8 letters. And so we're going to skip the forms today. We've reviewed them before, but we're going to skip them since we don't have time for that. And we're going to go to the vocabulary, and this is where we're going to end it for today. So we have numerals, achid, which means one, masculine form, and the feminine form is ahit. Ahit. originally Adith. Then the original form of one was Ushti, originally Ushdin. And for the feminine, it's Ushti in the Bible, but Ushdin for the feminine in the original Hebrew. In the Bible, this word is only used to make part of the number 11. So you got in Hebrew, it'll say 10 plus 1 or 10 and 1, and that tells you that it means 11. But whereas in some places it'll say 10 and Ahid, in other places in the Bible it'll say 10 and Ushti. It means the same thing as Ahid, but Ushti in the Bible is only used for 11. It's not used for 1, even though originally, as we see in Akkadian, Ushti was used for 1 across the board, not just in the number 11. You have Shin, originally from Shanin, means the masculine form of 2. The feminine form of 2 is Chin, originally Chanith. And we have the feminine form for 3, which is Chalish. The masculine form is Chalcha, originally Chalchith. And number 4 is Arba. Arba. That's the feminine form. The masculine form is Aragith. So Araga, originally Aragith. Okay, and then number 5, feminine, is Hamish, and the masculine form is Hamcha, originally Hamcha. Number 6 is Chish, originally Chadish, as confirmed by Akkadian. Akkadian has that fuller form spelling. The Dalet gets dropped out in both Akkadian and it gets dropped out everywhere in Hebrew, whereas Akkadian, it often and usually gets dropped out, but in a few forms, the Dalet is preserved, the original Dalet. So we know based on Akkadian that the word for 6 originally did have a Dalet as part of it. And then the masculine form is Chitcha, originally Chadchith. And feminine form of 7 is Chaba. Masculine form is Chavra, originally Chavith. And then the feminine form for 8 is Chamna. The masculine form is Chamna as well, but originally it was Chamnith. And then the feminine form for 9 is Dhacha. The masculine form is Dhashka, originally Dhashkith. And the number for 10 is Utcher, the feminine form. And then the masculine form is Utra, originally Utra. And the number for 100 is Maka, originally Makith. And the word for 1000 is Aleph, originally Laban. And then Ravba is 10,000. So keep in mind that in Hebrew and Akkadian and pretty much all Semitic languages like Aramaic, Arabic, Ethiopian, for numbers 3 through 10, the feminine form, if it's a feminine noun, it takes the masculine spelling. Whereas if it's a masculine noun, it takes the feminine spelling. It's a confusing thing, but it occurs throughout the entirety of Hebrew and the related Semitic languages, so it is part of the original Hebrew. Then we got pronouns. I is Anaki, and that's the oldest form, also preserved in Akkadian. The later form is Ani. They're both used in the Bible as I, but later on, Ani becomes the predominant form Anarchy disappears. Anhinu or Anenu is we, the fuller form originally, and then the later form developed, Anu, also means we. Then we've got Antha, that means the singular you for masculine. And the singular you for feminine is Anth, originally Anthi. And the plural you for masculine is Antham, originally Anthon. And plural you for feminine is Anthin. And then Ua originally is Chua, and that is he. And then Aya, originally Chia, is she. Pim, originally Chan, is masculine they. And then N, originally Chin, is the feminine version of they. Then for roles, we have Av or Abiv, which is father, Am or Amim, which is mother, Bin or Banin, son, Binth or Banith, daughter, and Ahith is brother, Ahath and Ahith, sister, Alim is young man, Alma, originally Almith, young woman, Malik, king, originally prince, and Malka, originally Malkith, is queen, originally meant princess, Aish is man, Acha, originally Achith, woman. And for animals, we have Dav, originally Dabiv, is bear, Zakiv, wolf, Yana, originally Yanith, dove, Rahil, ewe, Namla, originally Namleth, ant, Dabareth, Dabra, originally Dabreth is bee, and then Gamel is camel, Bakr is oxen. Then for nature, we have Neher, river, Yam or Im, originally Imim or Yamin, and that is sea, Ma'im or Mean, is water, Arish, land, Chich, see. Chichol or Chichal, originally Chachil. Abin is stone. Shamish, sun. Hour, originally from Arer, light. Napish, soul. Rawa is spirit or wind. And then okay, and then Katil, kill. Nothing, give. Yashiv or Ichiv, sit. Akhil, eat. Rahij, Rahij, wash. Sach, originally Sakik, pour. Masha, originally Bashish, Bachish, anoint. Tabil, dip. Epic, turn. Solid, sustain. Labin, bricking. I have Labin twice. I'll have to change it later. Male, salting. Chauber, purchasing grain, and also possibly breaking. I have to double check that, like I said. Kahil, tenting. Oh, I have that word too for assemble. Kabid, being heavy. Katin, being small. Chama, here. Chokin, inhabit. Hapij, desiring. Nabil, wither. Amil, wearying. Math, originally Madith. Chamim, desolating. Hazik, being strong. Sahil is ask. Okay, let's see here. Ira, fearing. Kehiv, loving. Chana, hating. Parish, plowing or silencing. Tabiv, or Tav, originally Tabiv, is being good, and Ra, originally Raha, is being bad. Gadil is being great or making great. So this is a review of the vocabulary I just added today. Now, so then we've got Gaba. No, I'm sorry, this is from last week still. Gaba being high. Chapil being low. Dal, originally, or Dil, originally Dalil, being weak. Kil, originally Kialil, is being light. Rahik, being far. Kariv, being near. Nagish, approaching. Dabik, cling. Teher, being pure. Tama, being impure. Mala, being full. Let's see. Eager, dreading. That's funny. Eager, the English word eager, is dreading in Hebrew. Horrid, trembling, which is also funny because horrid is similar to trembling. But then a similar trembling word is pachid. I have to double check the distinction between these two trembling words. Chakhe, forget. Labish, clothe. Chaba, being sated or oathing. Rahiv, being hungry. Jama, being thirsty. Ichen, sleeping. Chakiv, lying down. Chakil, being childless. Ikil, being able. Lamid, learn. Dabur, speak. Abid is disappearing. Kadish, setting apart. Kagish is provoke. Kana, provoke jealousy. Nakhe, leave unpunished. Hia, to leave to survive. Zaka, purify. Barik, originally Kariv, is bless. Chale, dispatch. Also send. It's the same basic word. Zachik, that actually comes, is related to the name Isaac. So Zachik is play. or laugh or mock. Supper is count. Pate, open. Kehin, being priest. Alim, binding sheaves. Dashin, or dachin, removing fat. Charish, rooting. Hadla, or hadla, missing. And wait, I think it's, yeah. Hata. Sagif, lop off. Jim, gnawing at bones. Zaniv, cutting off tail. Shachith, being wicked. Meher, being quick. Anif, angering. Apik, restraining. Napil, falling. Abil, mourn. Hela or hala, being ill. Chakr, being drunk. Ganiv, thieving or snatching. Nakur, being strange. Sarig, being crazy. Naba, prophesy. Bana, build. Ucha is do or make. Chamin, being fat. Adim, being red. Hachik, being dark. Arik, being long. Sakith, or Sakit, being quiet. Labin, being white. Kij, originally Kajish, waking. Zakin, being old. Racha, being guilty. Yamin or Iman is being right. Chama, being left. Kosiv, listen. Riv, originally Rabiv, dispute. Chim, originally Chalmim, put. Dabil is divide. Yosef or Isif is add. Yora or Ira is throw. Yacha or Icha is save. And then Kalam is abuse or insult. Nada is repel. Naha, lead. Najiv, station. Sother, conceal. Kahil, assemble. No, I'm wrong. I said earlier, Aleph, Hey, Lamed was the same word as this, but it's not. Obviously, there's a difference between the Aleph and a Kaf. So, Kahil, assemble. Ranin, crying of joy. Chacha, watering. Chapith, judging. Lachin, chatting about. And Chatha is prostrate. Yeah, prostrate. All right, guys. So that is all the Hebrew for today. That is the practicing. Sorry it was a little dry today, just kind of terse reading, but hopefully going through it helped. And this Thursday, we will be covering, let's see, what covering. We're going to be covering object suffixes, which would be quite interesting. That's important for possession, rules about possession. So just like nouns can possess things, so can verbs. So we're going to try to wrap up the information about verbs next time. And then we'll start doing some further stuff. We might revisit some of the earlier chapters that we kind of skipped through or rushed through. But yeah, we're going to go through some more. And then probably in the next couple months, next few months, we will start really diving into vocabulary. We're only touching a little bit about vocabulary right now, but pretty soon, like in a few months, we're going to get right into the vocabulary and start going through every single Hebrew word that we can look at. And we're going to look at how it compares with Akkadian and Arabic and things like that. So stay tuned for that. With that said, I don't think there's anything else. Do you have any final questions? Steve, you're the only one on the call right now. So I'll just give you a quick chance to, did you want to have any final things to say? Okay, sounds good. Thank you for participating again. And prior to us starting, I was asked a question of how do we say let us learn Hebrew. And I had a difficult time speaking it, like actually pronouncing it. I'm very shy and hesitant about pronunciation because it doesn't come naturally to me. I'm not fluent yet. So once you become fluent, it's gonna flow to you. But as of right now, it's very hard for it to flow. So you have to actually think very hard about it. But despite the difficulty of it flowing, I was able to correctly type out the proper phrase. I just wasn't sure how to say it on the spot because I'm still trying to memorize the correct pronunciation for the different forms or for the different verbs, etc. So that said, it was a good question, and I hope within the next few months we will really start getting the hang of it and start getting at least minimally fluent, and then we can work our way from there. Okay, guys, that's it. So see you Thursday. God bless you guys. Have a great week. Shalom.